So today the topic I choose to talk about that most of you are afraid of and didn't want to happen, the cannabis legalization. And when I see that some of my foreign friends they could use it in their own countries, it led me curious about why it's not allowed in Taiwan. So this curiosity led me to read a lot of research and data, and I know that many of you think that the weed is a drug, but the truth is very different. So today I'm going to using the real stories and some data to let you know that the weed is not as scary as you think. So let's take a look at the health and the medicine. So in the US, the FDA government health group approved a medicine called Epidiolex. It's made from the weed, and also it helps children with the back sickness called Epidiolex. And before this medicine, some children had 100 seizures a day, and now they can live a normal life. And the picture on the left-hand side is a symptom of the Epidiolex. And also, the weed is also great for the chronic pain. And in places with medical cannabis, people use 64% less dangerous painkillers like morphine. So this saves many lives because painkillers kill many people every year, but cannabis doesn't. And also have some people who got the cancer, it is better to use the cannabis than the morphine. And many people worry about, is it dangerous to the mind? The fact is, the scientific group like the WHO say that weed is a sedative, but it usually makes people feel relaxed, hungry, or sleepy. And it's not like LSD, it will make you look like this and something that you will see like this picture. And the weed also didn't let you lose your mind. And in 2001, Portugal made weed legal. After 20 years, their crime rate went down. And also, people didn't become crazy. Instead, the government helped people who were sick and the society become safer. Also, the drug usage rate went down. So, what about the driving and the environment? The JCDY5 study, a study published in the American Journal of Public Health, analyzed 3 years of the data from Colorado and Washington State post-legalization. It concluded that there was no statistically significant increase in traffic fatality rates. And compared to the similar states where weed remained illegal. And air quality, first let's talk about the weed itself. Weed is a green plant, and while it grows, it breathes in a lot of carbon dioxide. And in fact, it cleans the air faster than many trees. And also, before anyone smoked it, the plant has already helped the earth a lot. And this makes the total impact much smaller. And second, compared to the cigarettes, weed is more natural. Cigarettes have chemicals and plastic filters. And these filters stay on the ground for many years and hurt the environment. And weed is just a plant. It breaks down easily and doesn't leave any toxic trash behind. And also, many people now use the vaping or edibles like oils or foods. These waste don't produce any smoke at all. And this means there is zero air pollution. So, what about the social safety and crime? So some people said if it's legal, more teenagers will use it. The fact is in Washington State, after legalization, using the Washington Health Youth Survey, we estimate that after recreational cannabis legalization past 30 days, cannabis use prevalence in grade 8 only have increased 22%, and in the grade 10 have decreased 12.7%, and no effect in the grade 12. So the number of teenagers using cannabis didn't go up because now in those states you need an ID card to buy it. So legalization actually keeps cannabis away from the kids. And using the US and Mexico border study, after the laws change, the drug-related murders have decreased 41%, and the robberies have decreased 19%, and violent crime in California state have decreased 15%, and violent crime in Arizona state have decreased 7%. And some specific crime, some reports show that in Washington and Oregon states, there were fewer serious crime. For every 100,000 people, there have decreased 4.2 sexual assaults, and the fifth had decreased 104.6. So to finish, let's take a look at the big aspects. The cannabis overdose in history kills 0, but alcohol kills millions. So legalization means regulation. It means we will have rules, we have military officers for school, and we have safety. So it's time to look at the facts and the future.